Tensions are high along the Gaza Strip tonight after a blast on a hospital in Gaza City killed as many as 500 people. The Palestinian Foreign Ministry and the Hamas militant group both blaming Israel for the attack. However, the Israeli Defense Forces says it was not involved. It says the explosion was caused by a failed rocket launched by the Islamic Jihad, the second largest militant group operating in Gaza. And this is just the latest in the war that has already claimed thousands of lives.
King 5 Sebastian Robertson joins us now with stories of those trying to make sense of a situation a world away. Sebastian.
Joyce, Greg, ever since this started, we've seen some sort of protest or demonstration just about every single day. And today, once again, the backdrop was a college campus.
Among the chaos and destruction, Rabbi Mendel Weingart says he's seeing college students return to their faith.
We've seen students come to Shabbat dinner in record numbers, students reaching out to connect in record numbers, and students really feel strongly connected to their Jewish roots.
The war between the terrorist group Hamas and the nation-state of Israel started earlier this month. Hostilities that began when Hamas militants crossed the border into Israel, killing hundreds of civilians attending a music festival. To date, attacks by both sides have claimed thousands of lives.
I think we're called to lament the evil that we see going on in the world.
Seattle Pacific University hosting a series of public talks, bringing together diverse perspectives on the situation in the Middle East.
What happened to the kibbutz, Kfar Aza, to those families that we ate lunch with and were shown around that kibbutz, and what they've experienced is evil. And what's going on with the shelling and bombing and the violence in Gaza, the bloodshed is evil. None of this is what God calls us to. God calls us to peace. That's hard work.
Meanwhile, Palestinians say it's the civilians in Gaza that are taking the brunt of the ire. Hundreds taking to the streets in Seattle since the fighting began. This scene on UW's campus last week.
We are here to call on the United States to stop all foreign aid and military support to the Zionist regime.
To date, calls for peace, no matter the language, have fallen on deaf ears. The war rages on.
The situation is not expected to calm down anytime soon, despite many best wishes, especially as the Israeli army continues with plans for what it calls a full-scale ground invasion. In Seattle, Sebastian Robertson, King 5 News.